We've got a guy that plays catcher for the Baltimore Orioles who came up. He was the first number 1 overall draft pick in the team's franchise history since Ben McDonald was in 1988. So here's a guy who was an all-star his second year in the league. He finished second in Rookie of the Year back in 2022, all-star 2023 and 24. But the second half of 24, things turned for the worse. In 2023, he batted .277, hit an .809 OPS, 20 home runs, 80 RBI, 31 doubles. And he was off to a good start in 2024, but he finished out .250. On-base percentage dropped from .374 to .318. OPS dropped 100 points to .709. 19 home runs, 79 RBI, and only 21 doubles. And we said a lot of that was injury at the end of the 2024 season, Jeremy. But he came back last year, batted .220 with a .673 OPS and only 9 home runs in 90 games. And he was injured. But Adley Rutschman, would you consider this to be make or break for him?
I hate saying yes, but I think it kind of is. You've had 2 seasons. Look, we look at a guy being an all-star, talking about turning the organization around, and it's so odd to hear people saying get rid of him. Mm-hmm. Like, not even, hey, let's trade him and get this. It's like, just move him. Oh, we'll just go with Basayo because he can't hit and he can't do anything. I think Adley's a damn good player. But we're getting to that point now where if you keep putting seasons together like this, then people are going to sour on you, and it's going to be a matter of, hey, when are you moving him or when are we moving on from him?
Right. Well, his on-base percentage was so good because he had such a good eye. That's what the big drop is for me. I mean, I don't expect him to hit .310, but I do expect him to have an on-base percentage of like .360.
Yeah.
So that's not happened.
Yeah, and again, like, I don't know.
Not since 2023.
Yeah.
He was it's tough to explain. Go ahead, Jeremy. I'm sorry.
No, I think people treat him like he's just some other guy. This isn't just some other guy. Like, you're talking about switch hitter. You mentioned the eye. Like, when they talked about him, was it 3 seasons ago that he had the year?
95.
Where they said the umpires made, like, I don't know, it was 30 or 40 mistakes on a third.
I thought it was higher.
It may have been higher than that on called strike threes, that his eye was so good that when he looked back at you, he's like, no, that's not a strike. That he knows that strike zone.
He had 92 walks that year.
So, I'm hoping he gets back to some sort of form that he looked like before, because I do think he's a very important part to this lineup, because it gives you that. Having a switch hitter, you can flip it. You got the platoon advantage and everything else going on when somebody wants to, hey, we're bringing in a righty to face these guys. Well, I'm switching to the left side of the plate.
With him and Santander at the same time. Mm-hmm. It was a big advantage.
Now, you said people treat him like some guy. Mm-hmm. That's how he's hitting, though. That's how he's playing.
But I'm just saying, like, because it's happened back-to-back years, I think that's what people believe he is. I don't think I'm not going to go and just look at these past 2 seasons and say that's who he is, because I think he has a higher ceiling than that. What sucks is if it ends up happening somewhere else. But again, if the dog doesn't hunt this year, I think you got to make some decisions. And
now, this is July 14th. Now, what was your number of bad call strike?
I don't know. Like, I was guessing. I said 40-some.
Okay, this is July 14th, an article written then of that year. No batter has had as many out-of-zone strikes called before the All-Star break as rising star Adley Rutschman. Before the All-Star break was 50.
Yeah, I think he had 95 that season.
Yeah, that was before the break.
Once again, I'm short.
July 14th, 2023. Yeah. So I haven't found an article for the end of the season, but it was 50 before then. So, yeah, pretty bad, man. Pretty bad. Do you still think he's that capable of being that guy, Ed?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what happened, but it's just he didn't forget how to play baseball. I just don't get it. I really don't.
I'm going to go with I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's still capable of doing it.
I
want him to, but I don't know if he can.
I want to see the doubles come up, the hits. I like the home runs. I'm not as much worried about it. I just want to see him get back to being that. And I know this term gets thrown around a lot, professional hitter, because I think that's what he's capable of being, and even being better behind the plate. But
Jeremy, if he gets back to who he was, he's so good that he'll run into 20-25.
Yeah,
he'll run into 20 to 25 home runs if he gets back to being that guy.
But you know how people are. Whatever you've done recently, that's who you are. You lost the game on Sunday. Oh, this team sucks. They're not going anywhere. Oh, they won on Sunday. We're going to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's the same thing in baseball. And because you have 162 games, people will just they love to pile on.
So if you won Week 18 and you're eliminated the playoffs, your fans still think you're going to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay. Antonio on Rosedale. What's up, Antonio?
Shut up.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
All right. Oh, well, how are you?
Good. Happy Friday, man.
Friday Eve, babe.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, babe. Will Baltimore's lineup be elite or merely good in 2026? Have a wonderful day, guys.
You too. Will it be elite? I think it's an elite lineup. It has the ability to be an elite lineup.
Yep.
And you have guys who've done it before. So it's not like a bunch of prospects where you're hoping you can do it. So it has the potential, but, it all goes on guys like Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman and Jackson Holliday are the difference between it being a very good lineup and an elite lineup. Those guys can produce. It's elite.
What happens if Basayo comes in and he's even close to what they think he can be? You get a full season of him. Now you get a full season of Beavers, and you have to be honest, you were pleasantly surprised what you saw from him at the end of the year. And there's a ton of what ifs. What if Tyler O'Neill actually stays healthy? I mean, it doesn't matter if he doesn't because they have enough outfielders to work through this, but it's another right-handed bat against left-handed pitching, and this team looked so freaking bad against left-handed pitching last year. It's one of the worst. Like, the set that they had for, like, the first 3 months of the season where they made every left-handed pitcher, no matter who it was, every left-handed pitcher, no matter who it was, looked like Sandy Koufax in his best year. Like, you took a crappy lefty from whatever team, and they came out, and they pitched 5 scoreless innings, 6 scoreless innings against you.